of request everybody to please keep their phones on silent or in switch off mode, please. The YouTube link is live. Presently, we are flashing the slide on it. Once the program starts, the videography will start. You have to turn the mic.
Distinguished guests, faculty of the esteemed institute, and the vanguard of our nation, the graduating cohort of Milvest 2025. We begin today with a tribute to your journey, a transition from the battlefield of duty to the boardrooms of strategy. The uniform may change its hue from olive green, pearl whites, and others to copper blue, but the heart that beats for a mission's call stands ready and upright through it all. You bring the grit of the mountain pass to the sharp precision of the looking glass. Leading with heart and strategy clear, the next mission starts and the path is here. A very good morning. Today, we stand at a threshold, not an ending. We are gathered here at IIM Shillong to witness the transformation of exceptional service members and their families into purpose-driven leaders.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we welcome the academic and military leadership into the auditorium. I now request our chief guest, Lieutenant General Mohit Wadhwa, Sena Medal, General Officer Commanding 101 Area, and Dr. Nalini Pravat Tripathi, the Director, IIM Shillong, to kindly grace the dais for the lamp lighting ceremony. In the corridors of academia, this flame signifies the paradigm shift you have achieved. It represents the shedding of skepticism and the blooming of unshakable confidence. As the flame is kindled, we celebrate your transition from tactical execution to strategic vision. May I now request Captain Vinay Singh, Director Milvest, to kindly felicitate our guests.
Education at a premier institute like IIM Shillong is an exercise in rigor. To present the evidence of this transformation, we
Squadron Leader Shriram,
and Major Manisha will deliver the course report of Milvest. This report is the data-driven proof of a mission that has transformed, not terminated. It details how this cohort mastered management essentials and bridged the gap to industry-relevant digital skills. They say the uniform never leaves the person. But today, we witness the person evolving beyond the uniform. We are not just celebrating the end of a course. We are honoring the culmination of a new leadership class. This cohort is the heartbeat of the military ecosystem. From our resilient Karamveers and visionary Tejaswinis to the future-ready Kutums and our seasoned officers. Building on the momentum of 2024's 1,500 pioneers, this year's assembly didn't just meet the benchmark. They redefined it. They have proven that when military grit meets strategic agility, the result is a force that is not just ready for industry, but ready to lead it.
Our partnership with IIM Shillong provided the strategic bedrock. Our graduates didn't just attend, they dominated the curriculum with a 95% attendance rate. They mastered digital essentials, transitioning from combat readiness to industry relevance, capstone excellence averaging 88%, proving they can deconstruct complex corporate puzzles with the same precision used in the field. The triple threat, securing certifications in Lean Six Sigma, Agile, and business analytics. The exact languages spoken by the titans of AI and ML.
The market has spoken. With the record-breaking highest package of 1.25 crores per annum, the corporate world is no longer just hiring our veterans. It is investing in them. But the true victory isn't in the salary. It's in the transformation. 95% of our graduates report a profound shift in our identity. They stand before you no longer as transitioning soldiers, but as architects of change. What we have seen today is the death of skepticism and the birth of new corporate standard. Milvest has not just filled a gap, it has built a bridge to take us deeper into the blueprint of this success.
Thank you for the compelling evidence. This report confirms that Milvest has succeeded in its mission. Certainly, a growing community of military learners and leaders where skepticism has vanished and confidence has bloomed.
Thank you.
We now move to a vital part of our ceremony, the submission by participants from our various segments. In the military, a mission is never truly complete until the after-action report is filled and the knowledge is passed to the next watch. Today, these submissions represent the intellectual harvest of that mission.
As our Karamveers, Tejaswinis and Kutums present their work to the leadership, they are submitting more than just experiences. They are presenting a new synthesis of valor and value. This is the moment where the practical approach of the soldier meets the strategic agility of the scholar. It is a formal handover of the lessons learned, ensuring that the legacy of Milvest 2025 is etched into the history of IIM Shillong. First, we have Ms. Varsha Gogoi, who will be presenting her experience.
respected directors, honored guests, esteemed faculty, and my fellow graduates, a very warm good morning to all of you. My name is Varsha Sharma, and I'm a proud wife of a decorated naval officer. With over 15 years of learning and development experience, I always wanted to inspire people around me. For the past couple of years, I'm also dedicating myself to Naval Welfare and Wellness Association, NAVA, as you would know, supporting the families of those serving nation. When I joined Management Essentials through Milvest, my intention was simple: to bring the business mindset to community work and to inspire many other ladies. And the last 1 year has helped me doing exactly that. The legend, Ratan Tata, believed that business must also serve society with compassion. And that's when I realized data matters when it tells a story. So let me quickly tell you my impact story here. In naval wellness initiatives, many spouses felt overwhelmed and isolated while living away from their husbands and families. So earlier this remained an emotional concern, heard, but nothing was done about it. However, by tracking the participation and feedback, we told their story with data. The results showed nearly 40% higher engagement and a stronger sense of support. Behind those numbers were families who felt calmer, heard, and less alone. So this clarity helped our senior leaders recognize the impact and extend the further support to NAVA. This shift from intention to visible impact has been my biggest learning at Milvest. It has reaffirmed my belief that management is not only about efficiency, but also about compassion and responsibility. So today I stand here with renewed confidence and a purpose. Thank you so much, Captain Vinay Singh, and congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you.
I, Colonel Sachin Sood, representing the Shaurya segment, the officers of our armed forces, I have the privilege of sharing our collective learning journey. The Shaurya community approached the program with a mission mindset. What stood out this year was a seamless integration of structured military thinking with contemporary management frameworks. Our officers found particular resonance in strategic management, HR and organizational behavior, finance and economics, and information systems. The Shaurya cohort actively contributed to the assignments, capstones, and discussions, often drawing parallels from operational experience, creating such a learning experience for all segments. Many of our officers led from the front in strategic group, the editorial board, and the event coordination. This reflected the innate leadership DNA of defense fraternity. The program reinforced a simple truth: operational excellence in uniform naturally transforms into corporate excellence when guided through a right frameworks. As we step into 2025-26, the Shaurya segment stands committed to continuous learning and to carry forward the spirit of Milvest, the spirit of collaboration, cooperation, and co-creation. Jai Hind.
அறிவுடையார் எல்லாம் உடையார் அறிவிலார் என்னுடையதேனும் இலர். Tirukkural, a classic Tamil text, reminds us true wealth is knowledge. Milvest has enriched us with leadership, learning, and lifelong growth. I'm Sudhakar Armugam, representing Parivar segment, overall having 25 years of experience in supply chain leadership role, currently working as director, supply chain at NatWest. Despite decades of experience, the Milvest Management Essential program reaffirmed a powerful truth: learning never stops, it evolves. In collaboration with IIM, it sharpened our strategic thinking, strengthened leadership, and clarified technology's real impact. Most importantly, it prepared us to lead the resilience in era of digital disruption. It is now our responsibility to champion this initiative, nurture future Milvestians, and take this impact into the corporate world. I proudly commit to doing so. Jai Hind.
Greetings to everyone. I am a proud Tejaswini and my name is Archana, and I feel so proud to finally call myself Archana here in Milvest and not wife of Commander R. Shukla or Ariket's mother. Before becoming a military wife, I was a lecturer of mathematics, but after I left my job to join my husband in military fraternity and became a homemaker, I do not remember anything about me. My identity has been limited to the dependent card, a wife, and now a mother. In Milvest, when Captain Vinay first time called me Miss Archana and not Mrs. Shukla, that itself gave me the confidence that I am not only a military wife, but I am me. Being a teacher, my companions are chalk, duster, pen and paper, but I had never worked with softwares and applications. In Milvest, I learned all about it. Now, before Excel, PPTs, all these things I was not aware of, but now I am confident enough to speak in front of you all. I can make a whole presentation myself, and from now I'm able to manage my time better, my finance better, and I have come a long way with Milvest. Milvest has not only given me the knowledge, but it has improved my personality from within too. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Leadership is not about rank or position. It is about responsibility, clarity of thoughts, and the courage to act when the outcome is uncertain. A very good morning to all. Myself, Sergeant Ankur Chawla from Kadam segment. And I stand here today not just as a participant, but as a retired Air Force veteran who has experienced a meaningful transition from operational leadership to strategical thinking. For those of us in uniform, leadership is ingrained early. We learn to lead men, missions, and moment of crisis. However, what this program has done exceptionally well is translate battlefield leadership into boardroom relevance without diluting its core values. The Management Essential course of IIM Shillong has equipped me with structured decision-making, financial acumen, its strategic perspective, and organizational thinking skill that are increasingly critical as defense personnel operate in joint environments, interface with industry, and prepare for second careers. For the Kadam segment, this program is not merely academic. It respects our experience, sharpens it with management rigor, and aligns it with the demand of rapidly evolving national and corporate ecosystem. Looking ahead for the future participants, I see Milvest as a bridge between service and strategy, discipline and innovation, duty and opportunity. And I am confident that the knowledge imparted here will not only shape individual careers, but will also contribute to stronger institutions, both within and beyond the armed forces, as it has been doing for many years. Thank you and Jai Hind.
अनुशासन की पहचान, सेवा की परंपरा, सीखने का जज्बा, आगे बढ़ने का हौसला, वर्दी से विजन तक सपनों की उड़ान, मिलवेस्ट देता है हुनर को पहचान. Good morning, I am Anurag Saxena, a Fauji son working as Assistant Vice President in HDFC Bank at Agra. I am having 21 years experience in banking. It is an honor to be here at IIM Shillong. Today I don't need to explain what Milvest is. In fact, Milvest is not just relevant, it is essential for the future of Indian industry, especially financial institutions. Financial organizations need professionals who are ethically strong, disciplined, and process driven, along with technical expertise. From my experience, this rare combination naturally exists within the Milvest ecosystem. Milvest goes beyond training in financial analysis or digital banking. It builds responsible professionals who understand accountability, governance, and trust values that every financial institution depends on. I tell you, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ढूंढ रहे हैं, अच्छा रिसोर्स नहीं मिल रहे हैं. हमारे यहाँ एक कहावत है, बगल में छोरा और शहर में ढिंडोरा, राइट? सो इफ यू एस्पायर to have a meaningful and impactful career, remember that honest, disciplined, and skilled professionals are the true backbone of successful organization, and Milvest is creating that backbone. So as Milvestian, it is our responsibility as a senior officials, your responsibility to strengthen this great initiative. Let us encourage veterans and their families to join Milvest 2026 and endorse it across our network. Milvest, where discipline meets skills and knowledge builds career. Jai Hind. Jai Hind.
Good morning, everyone. Before I introduce myself, let me ask you one question. Who stand behind our army, caring for their family? She is no other than but we, the military spouse. I am Himlata Nigi Airy, a finance profession and a proud military wife. लेकिन कहते हैं ना, हर सिक्के के दो पहलू होते हैं. On one side, there is a pride, but on the other side, up and down in my career. I hope all Tejaswini will agree with me. But thanks to Milvest and IIM Shillong for helping me to grow, to update myself, because continued learning is a key success and growth in the corporate world. Today, we are proudly add a certificate from Milvest and IIM Shillong to our LinkedIn profile. Believe me, not everyone gets a chance to complete their education from management school, but we are privileged enough to be here at IIM Shillong, one of the most dominant B school of the country. So let's take a moment, pat ourselves on our back, because this achievement is not a small one. It is a result of our hard work. But then comes the big question: what next? What next after this? Education is just a beginning, as our PM Modi ji say. Sabka saath, sabka vikas. So let's support our military family to learn, grow, and to shine. Thank you.
Vidya Paramam Balam. We say the knowledge is the greatest strength. I am Samrinder Singh, a naval veteran and a Karamveer working in corporate sector for last 12 years. Milvest alongside IIM Shillong has transformed and empowered our veteran community through the Management Essential program. The institute also runs several other upskilling programs for serving and retired personnel and their families. The program instills a lifelong learning ethos, blending military discipline with management module on economic, finance, and strategies. These provide practical tools for corporate roles, addressing gaps in business knowledge to the veterans. Milvest core values, cooperation, collaboration, and co-creation shines in large cohorts, tackling every domain of management aspects, together building unbreakable networks. Our learnings from leadership, theories, team building, and analytics benefited us to convert combat skills into corporate edge dealing with real-world assignments. Our community now thrives on shared projects like Milvest Insights, turning solo veterans into market-ready future leaders. At the end, I would say, ज्ञान फौजी का हथियार, ज्ञान फौजी का हथियार, मिलवेस्ट करे तैयार. Thank you.
She rises with the dawn, fearless and bright, carving her path in the softest light. In a world she has righted every wrong, her voice is a force echoing strong. I am Reni Koshi, standing here as an aspiring entrepreneur and an army wife. In today's fast-paced world, many women find their career journeys often interrupted by life events like marriage, childbirth, and other such health issues. Often these are inevitable and have to be taken care of. But then when the woman returns back to the workforce, it's always an uphill challenge for her. And one of the most significant changes that she faces is the rapid pace at which the technology has advanced. As a dedicated mompreneur, with a passion for learning and growth and an economics and management background, I was eager to enhance my skills and knowledge to take my career to the next level. Little did I know that this journey of management essentials courses would be a complete game changer for me. When I joined the Milvest program, I was really impressed by the well-designed course structure and the engaging environment. The online webinars, recorded sessions, and interactive discussions made learning fun and accessible too. Coming back to studies after so many years was definitely intimidating, but then attending the submissions and the classes and avoiding defaulting on the taskings suddenly felt fun and became second nature to me. I was particularly drawn to the learned peer group, comprising individuals from diverse military backgrounds, each one with his own unique perspective and experiences. Milvest has once again proven to be an excellent platform in bridging the skill gap that we women face, reaffirming our commitment to learning. Milvest has given the Tejaswini, the army wife, the military wife, power. Voice to her silent strength, stretched her vision. With wings given by Milvest, when women believe, they build. Thank you so much.
Good morning, respected dignitaries, professors, and my fellow cohort members. I am Nikhil Pawar, a proud Fauji kid from Parivar segment. Growing up, values like discipline, resilience, and adaptability were part of my DNA, and they continue to guide me today. Milvest for me is a powerful bridge between the armed forces community and the corporate world. It ensures that the strengths we inherit from our Fauji roots find a meaningful place in business and leadership. When I joined the corporate sector, I realized my foundation was strong, but I needed to sharpen my management skills. The Management Essentials program helped me do that exactly, teaching me strategic thinking, team leadership, and decision making. As we sit here today at Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center, I would like to share one of his inspiring thoughts. Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. This quote truly resonates within me. Today, I stand here as someone who has successfully blended 4G values with corporate expertise. And I am grateful to Milvest and all of you for making this journey possible. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning, everyone. I am Sudhakar Batala, a naval veteran with 21 years of experience in operations, including 6 years in corporate sector. I stand here with pride to represent Karamveer segment, preparing to serve again in a new battlefield. In the forces, we believe the mission comes first. In the force, what many don't realize is transition itself is a mission. Milvest and IIM Shillong has played a significant role in making the transition structured, dignified, and future ready. We are no longer veterans seeking roles. We are leaders creating value. One question that often comes up is Milvest aligned with today's corporate reality? The answer is clear yes. With the courses like Management Essentials, Business and Data Analytics, Design Thinking, and Gen AI courses, Milvest ensures that current weeks are not catching up. We are keeping the pace with change. As Gita reminds us, Yogaha Karmasu Kaushalam. Excellence in action defines true leadership. That is exactly what this journey has enabled us. Today, with 3 C's, collaboration, co-creation, and cooperation of Milvest, we are ready to defend 3 E's, ethics, execution, and excellence in the corporate world. Jai Hind.
Thank you, participants, for expressing your honest feedback to all of us and motivating the future generation of Milvest. Management education at an IIM is defined by rigor and the ability to navigate complexity. I now have the distinct honor of inviting Dr. Nalini Prabha Tripathi, Director, IIM Shillong, to address the Assembly.
Good morning to one and all. Distinguished guest for our convocation, Lieutenant General Mohit Wadhwaji, Sena Medal, GOC 101 area, respected Captain Binay Singh Ji, Director, Milvest and Sambhav Kadam Foundation, respected Madam Ji, our center head Dr. Sanjeev, respected member of the armed forces, my faculty colleagues, proud families, and most importantly, the graduating cohort of the Management Essential Certificate Program. It is a profound honor to stand before you today and welcome you to this convocation, a milestone that marks not just the beginning of an academic journey, but the foundation of a powerful transition. It is also a true honor to be a part of such a unique convocation ceremony where participants come from all 3 services, the Army, Navy, and Air Force, along with their family members who have all undergone this learning journey together. Today is not merely a ceremonial conclusion to a program, but it is a celebration of discipline meeting strategy, leadership meeting strategy, and service meeting enterprise. Convocation days are always filled with energy, a mix of excitement, pride, and perhaps even a bit of relief. You have already proven yourselves in the highest arena of duty, sacrifice, and leadership. You have led teams through uncertainty, made split-second decisions under pressure, and embodied resilience in the face of adversity. These are not merely military skills. They are the very bedrock of exceptional business leadership. In the military, you mastered the art of mission first, people always. In business world, that translates into strategy first, culture always. You already possess some of the rarest commodities in the corporate world: resilience, decisive leadership under pressure, and an unwavering commitment to the person standing next to you. This program was created exclusively for you, the military community, because we recognize that your experience are unique and invaluable. Today is not just about receiving certificates. It is about celebrating an entire year of your hard work, curiosity, and perseverance. As most of you are on the verge of retirement and preparing to step out of your organization into a vast world of opportunities, let me remind you one of the most important things. This certificate is not merely a recognition of what you have done, but a reminder of what you are capable of doing next. IIM Shillong, the 7th IIM in India, was founded in 2007 by the Government of India, but we started our flagship MBA program in 2008. We at IIM Shillong always tried to go beyond conventional boundaries. Our vision is to become internationally recognized management institute with a global outlook grounded in Indian values. And our mission is to generate and disseminate knowledge and committed to producing not just skilled managers, but innovative and responsible leaders with strong ethical values. We at IIM Shillong consistently sets high standards in management education, offering a diverse portfolio of programs. Currently, we are offering 2-year MBA program, 1-year MBA program for working executives, a 2-year flagship MBA program, and 2-year online MBA program for the working executives, a regular PhD program, a PhD program for working professionals, and management development program for the executives, officers, and policymakers. We at IIM Shillong offer a comprehensive range of many online certificate courses covering different areas as well. All our programs today contribute significantly to the National Education Policy NEP 2020 by aligning its core pillars of holistic, multidisciplinary, experiential, and ethical education. This year, we have achieved another milestone by launching 5-year IPM program, Integrated Program in Management, to nurture our future leaders with a blend of liberal arts, management educations, and skills like problem solving, critical thinking, and data-driven decision making. Our IPM program, offering multiple exit options, allowing students to earn recognized qualification by completing their required credits, like a certificate, diploma, BBA degree, or MBA degree, alignment with NEP 2020. After 1 year, if the student wants to exit, they can also exit from the program by getting a certificate. After 2 years, they can get the diploma degree if they want to exit, and 3 years BBA degree, another 2 years MBA degree. This initiative reflects IIM Shillong's commitment to academic excellence and career readiness. Our institute are also actively involved in sponsored research and consultancy to solve the targeted problems of industry, business, and government organizations. We have taken firm steps towards internationalization and expanding its global footprint with 36 MOUs signed with renowned business school of the world. We have signed MOU with the USA, Europe, UK, Canada, Australia, Africa, Latin America, and Asia, fostering cross-cultural leadership aligned with Viksit Bharat global aspiration. We are offering international exchange program for our MBA participants, executive MBA participants, PhD scholars, our IPM scholars, IPM students, an exchange program for Fulbright scholars also. We have also the Center for Community Impact and Engagement for the Northeast region. The center is actively involved with society and provides support and solutions for the economic and social issues faced by the Northeast India. We have also an incubation center whose primary objective is to promote entrepreneurship in the Northeastern region, but not exclusively limited to it. Our Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center for Policy Research and Analysis, driving research and policy initiatives that benefit the region and the nation. The center provides advanced training programs to officials, contribute to policy formulations, governance. IIM Shillong also stand out for its focus on sustainability and innovation, a core pillar of its academic and operational philosophy. We have introduced community immersion program as a part of our curriculum in our all program as a mandatory for every student to actively engage with the community to connect theoretical knowledge with practical application and promote social responsibility. Our CIP program involves direct interaction with the community members through projects, and we encourage our students to be actively involved and social accountable and make a positive impact on the community, fostering cultural competence and building relationship with the community. Its commitment to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, SDG goals, is evident in its academic and outreach activities, aiming for economic, social, and ecological well-being. Through various outreach and capacity building programs, we are contributing to local entrepreneurship, rural development, and policy intervention. The certificates in management essentials offered by IIM Shillong through the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center for Policy Research and Analysis is a 100-hour program comprising 67 sessions spread across the year. Over the duration of this program, you have engaged with the fundamentals of management, strategy, finance, operations, supply chain management, marketing, organizational behavior, and information system. More importantly, you have learned to translate command into collaboration, operation into optimization, and mission objectives into measurable outcomes. These are capabilities that modern organizations, both public and private, urgently need. The business landscape ahead is dynamic and demanding, much like the environment you have navigated through your services. Yet, you are uniquely prepared. Veterans and service members bring proven leadership that drives innovation, foster diverse teams, and builds resilient organizations. Many of you will launch enterprises, lead corporations, or advise on strategy, contributing not only to your own success, but also to economic strength and community impact. As you step forward, remember that management is not merely about profit or performance metrics. At its core, it is about responsibility, ethical leadership, and value creation for the society. The same principles that guided military services, honor, accountability, and services to the nation, are equally relevant in boardrooms, enterprise, and public institutions. I encourage you to see this certificate not as the end of learning, but as a foundation. The strongest structures are built on strong foundation, and today you have laid one, and that will support future academic pursuits, entrepreneurial ventures, leadership roles, and meaningful second careers. Once again, congratulations to each one of you. I am confident that you will continue to serve with distinction, now empowered with the tools of management and mindset of business leadership. Lead with purpose, serve with same, honor you always soon. Last not but least, thank you so much for your honest feedback, which inspired us to join hands with Captain Binay Singh Ji or Milvest for launching more and more programs and facilitate to the defense or the army segment or our military segments to come forward to join hands with more management program, more artificial intelligence program, and the government of India, that means our Ministry of Education, the NEP, is talking about learn, relearn, upskilling, and continuous learning is one of the most important part of individual to grow or a successful career in the future. Once again, thank you all, and I wish you every success in your future endeavors. Once again, thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Nalini. Ma'am, your leadership has ensured that these graduates are not just armed with certificates, but with a new language of human-centric change and strategic agility. That's okay, ma'am.
We now move to the most anticipated milestone of our ceremony, the certificate distribution, and also the presentation of Shray Awards. This is where your credentials catch up to your character. As we honor this graduating class, we are not just looking at a list of names, but at the full, formidable spectrum of the military community. We recognize our Karamveers, whose relentless action orientation has found a new home in management. Our Tejaswinis, who bring a radiant, visionary leadership to the boardroom. And our Kutums, who remind us that the mission of education is a shared victory for the entire family. These certificates are more than just parchment. They are the formal recognition that you have successfully translated the language of duty into the language of global leadership. MWO Iqbal Ahmed Ansari.
Vishram Singh.
Sriram Rajan. Nimisha Singhania.
Arun Kumar Acharya. Wing Commander Jasmeet Singh.
Sergeant Pawan Singh.
Ullas Prakash Chandani.
Rennie K. Koshi.
Pramod RS. I'll give it to you.
Umesh Seni.
Sai Praveen Kumar Meka.
Rakesh Kumar Thakur.
Master Chief Petty Officer Sachin Kumar.
Ankur Chawla.
Samrendra Kumar Singh.
Chief Petty Officer Naveen Krishna P.
Sergeant Nilesh Kadam.
Varsha Gogoi Sharma.
Commander Kumar Dheeraj.
Amit Kumar Mishra.
Chaitali Dusane.
Lieutenant Colonel Kuldeep K. Gautam.
Sai Venkat M.
Chandrasekhar Sharma.
Sergeant Gautam Paul.
Vikas Ranjan. Okay.
Pushpu Gautam.
Renuka Sharma.
Jyoti Gautam.
Finished. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. The Milvest initiative, sponsored by the Sambhav Kadam Foundation, finds its strength in a synergy between the military and the academia. It's a rare privilege to be addressed by a leader who embodies the strategy, agility we have studied. We'll have the rest of the 30 participants now. Rohan Vivek Umate.
Archana Tiwari.
Neelam Choil.
Sonali Sarang Upasini.
Swati.
Chandresh Mohekar.
Rahul Raghuvanshi.
Colonel Rajiv Khatri.
Commander Madhu Subramanian.
Omkar Mutha.
Colonel Sachin Sood.
Major Manisha Sharma. Sudhakar Batla.
Vanika Rawat.
Dilip Kumar K.
Sergeant Umesh Nandamani.
Sergeant Sumant R.
Sergeant Phul Kumar Dio.
Megha Srivastav.
Sergeant Vipul Tripathi.
Aishwarya P.
Abhijit De.
Sudhakar Armugam.
Commander Parthiban Arumugam.
Hemalata Negi Eri.
Pranavi S. Parthiban.
Anurag Saxena.
Nikhil Anil Pawar.
Vinaya Achari.
Monica Khade.
Major Mansi Goel.
Ashok Kumar.
And finally, Sergeant Rishikant Singh.
Can you see her? Wing Commander Nandeshwari Devi. No, that's what. I now invite our chief guest, Lieutenant General Mohit Wadhwa, Sena Medal, GOC's 101 area, to deliver the convocation address. General, the House awaits your vision on how these graduates can apply their leadership to create a meaningful impact beyond the uniform. Please.
At the very beginning, a very happy new year to you all. Dr. Tripathi, the director of the IIM Shillong, Captain Vinay, the director of the Military Veterans Families Skilling and Training and Transition. I think he is the pillar behind what is happening here and has been happening for a lot of time. My compliments to you, especially for this event. The other distinguished faculty of the IIM Shillong, esteemed veterans of various ranks coming together, my compliments to all the participants. I see the exuberance in you all, I see the confidence in you all, and I see a lot of transition that you will bring about not only in your lives, but also for the betterment of our nation. Well done. Keep it up. I would also like to thank firstly the director Milvest to invite me for this convocation ceremony in the hallowed portals of IIM Shillong. I feel truly honored and privileged for it. Well, having just gone through the array of participants and having met you all right in the very beginning, you come from different walks of life. Whether you're serving personnel, you are spouses, you are children, you've been there in any other capacity as relatives, people coming in even from abroad. I think there is a diverse experience amongst all the participants. And I think collective learning would have also been a great journey for you all. Well, today is the world of change. Whether it's in the armed forces or anywhere in the society, education, banking, the private sector, change is inherent. The rapid change of technology that we are witnessing here today is something, it's been unprecedented. Technological cycles that used to take often many decades are now happening in a couple of months. So this is technology, this is change, and that is why we need to be prepared for it. The strength of the modern military ecosystem today lies not only in having the best weapons and tactics, but in knowledge, adaptability, and continuous learning. And I once again say it's continuous learning. That's most important. This has come out loud and clear from the recent happenings that we see today. The conflicts that are ongoing, the Russia-Ukraine war, the Israel-Hamas war, what has happened now in Venezuela. It's all happening around us. And more, of course, closer home, last year we had Op Sindoor. And we saw what a rapid transformation in the nature of warfare and the nature of conflict that it brought with it. From the traditional contact and the warfare that we were generally used to, it has now gone to non-contact. It's gone to non-contact kinetic, or it's gone to non-contact non-kinetic warfare. So this is the changing which is happening for all the people who are there in the armed forces. So what has this done? This has demanded organizational change. An organizational change at a rapid pace that we never ever thought about. So that is why all across all three services, we are going in for a rapidity of having newer, flatter structures with the speed of information that is flowing across the spectrum that is much more important. So this is what it has demanded us to do. As I mentioned, the technological cycles have become much shorter. And disruptions have become the norm. If we don't change, we will be disrupted. Often now the organizations are adopting to cliches and technologies that were Greek earlier, but now it has become a talking way of life, I think, in every household today. Artificial intelligence, big data, data analytics, quantum computing. These are things that are coming in, and that's what warfare is. Therefore, it is essential that we as leaders within the armed forces, we need to be empowered to handle these changes that are coming across. With the advent of AI, it's not just the armed forces, it's every walk of life wherein technology is making a big difference. We are seeing disruptions in the private sector like never before. Manpower optimization has become the norm. Jobs being optimized, people being asked to sit home because their profit maximization is the norm. So this is what is the change today. Therefore, a person who is thus not armed with the technological skills that we've talked about, Six Sigma practices, critical and innovative thinking, creativity, and of human resource management will become redundant. So you have to be armed with this. The competition with the big tech companies, I don't have to name them, Google, Amazon, and the likes. The artificial intelligence race, the generative AI, disruptions of the communication which have come about by Starlink, Elon Musk. This is all happening. It's not something that we've not seen. And companies are becoming redundant. People are becoming redundant. Machines are coming up. So it thus becomes very essential to empower ourselves. We have to have the skill sets to face the future. And therefore, this is what this program, the Milvest, has brought forward for you. It has empowered you with technology that is relevant, skills that are relevant, management techniques that are relevant, HR practices that are relevant, which are going to be increasingly important for you in future. So my compliments to the structure of the program. Having gone through the curriculum and whatever all the participants have narrated, it was I would say happy that I was to hear such frank opinions coming out from people that we've got transformed, we found our identity. So this proves to say that the curriculum of the course has been very well structured, the capsules therein. I am sanguine for all. These have armed you with whatever I talked about, techniques of management, HR, data analysis, and the likes. Not only are these relevant for you to pursue a second career, which you all, some of you are definitely going to embark on. But for the people in uniform, it's also going to empower you to understand the changes that are highlighted and make the difference where you can. I commend Milvest in this field for empowering not only the veterans, serving personnel, but also the military spouses and children. It was really heartening to see so many spouses and children here. It's an all-encompassing cause that has benefited so many of the course participants, not only the current one, but when I go into the history, it has benefited so many of them to do well. And I'm sure all of them are doing well in whichever capacities that they have been empowered with. Project Deepak, in particular, stands out for its mission to deliver more professional skills to thousands of armed forces families, which generally never got the opportunity because of being posted in difficult areas or separation. And we are, despite being qualified, at times we used to find that there was always a kind of satisfaction levels which had gone down. So I'm sure with this course and with the online content, this has really empowered all the families without barriers, and an initiative that is innovative, impactful, and inspiring. Programs which are offered by the Milvest fill a long-standing and a critical gap in the military ecosystem, especially in structured contemporary skilling of the families that I just talked about. For this reason, I believe what Milvest is doing needs to be percolated down more aggressively in the services itself. Probably it is not too well known. Well, I had just about heard it, the details I was also not very aware. So you can see that what is the percolation. So as a senior officer here standing, at least for the Army, and I'll make sure I also reach out to the other services, we'll make it known to the others that this is a brilliant course which will empower a lot of people. Now, sorry. In fact, my wife, who's also here, was also impressed, and maybe she also gets motivated to join the course next time. Okay. So, just to come up to the finer and to the summative aspects, as I've already highlighted, we live in an era where technology, data, and decision making speeds increasingly define success. As I mentioned, there's a disruption. If you don't change, if you don't take the decisions, you are out. Even in businesses, if you are not able to understand your consumers, what they want, and that's all about IIM practices, management, there are soft skills, there are communication skills. You have to understand what is the kind of data sets that are offering, what are the consumer patterns, preferences. If you don't understand it, don't change, you will perish. And that's true for a small to a big, to the biggest. And that's where it is, and it's true for any organization. Thus, management thinking, digital literacy, analytical ability, and professional communication no longer are just corporate skills. They are skills which need to be imbibed by everyone, and post haste. Otherwise, we'll be left out in this race. For soldiers and officers, whatever I've talked about, they will definitely enhance operational effectiveness, planning, coordination, and leaderships in complex environments. Mark my words, complex environments. And it is increasingly becoming more and more complex. For military spouses and families, they enable professional growth. We had the lady from Nava, and all welfare activities, I'm sure it's going to really empower you all. It's also going to enable professional growth, open global and remote opportunities, and build confidence. By investing in these skills, Milvest has prepared you all and empowered you all in this ecosystem, not only to thrive within the organization, but also beyond it. I also acknowledge the Sambhav Kadam Foundation, whose vision and commitment have created a collaborative ecosystem that is visibly impacting and empowering thousands of military lives. I congratulate all the graduates of the Management Essentials Program 2025 as you step out totally empowered and ready to take on new roles or empowered roles within your organization. Once again, I compliment Milvest, IIM Shillong, the faculty, the mentors who have made the Management Essentials Program a huge success under the visionary guidance and leadership of Captain Vinay. My best wishes to all the participants for super success, and I'm sure you will do very well having been empowered, and our best wishes to you all. Just to sum up, technology gives us the tools, management gives us the direction. Together they empower us to shape the future rather than wait for it. Jai Hind.
I would request Dr. Nalini Prabha Tripathi, Director IIM Shillong, to kindly come up on the dais, and the General Officer would like to felicitate IIM.
Our formation was the first formation to enter Dhaka in
Oh, wow. And now to the Director Milvest. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
I now invite Captain Vinay Singh, Director of Milvest, to address our graduates, the heart of this transformation.
Apartments. Yeah. Apartments are where? अभी आ जाएगा, चिंता मत करो, अभी आ जाएगा. Apartments are aware of a lot of concepts of leadership today, given that they are coming from military background themselves, as well as a lot of concepts that they've learned today at Milvest itself during the last year, from leadership to a servant leadership. And very proud to say that we don't have leaders. I am the servant at Milvest, and they've seen the service, right? Wonderful. The service at Milvest does allows us to be the peon, to be the record keeper, to be the customer service, and to also exhibit leadership, servant leadership, have defined the missions, define the vision, define the strategy, define the operations and execution. That leaves little time, right? That's a large portfolio. Do we agree to that? That's a large portfolio. You've seen that. That doesn't give me time to prepare my speech. So I'm still unprepared, right? Right. Let's just see what's the time. Okay. I think we've spoken a lot during the year, and particularly to the distinguished guests and the faculty. I'm actually talking to the participants here. We've spoken a lot during the year, right? We've spoken a lot during the last 2 days. There is not so much that we can speak further and add new elements to it. But what I would like to tell you right now is there is something as soldiers we bring very unique to this country that cannot be probably done by the politicians, that cannot be done by the scientists, that cannot be done by the most premier institutes in the country. There's something that each one of us bring that value. That value is probably, and that's something that you experience now at Milvest for confidence building. Have you experienced that? We give that confidence to this country without marketing, without asking. We give that confidence that all is well. Nobody in this country does that than all of us together, right? The country also believes that you'll execute it and execute it to the finish. Right? We agree to this. This is good as that we part of the armed forces, which is 250 years old history. And we always assured and proven the fact to our country and countrymen in all situations. We are not only talking about war. How does this happen? Is the point. How are we able to give that confidence and execute everything absolutely to the finish and prove to the countrymen again and again that they can rely on us? They did not even think on those lines. We will be there when it is required. That brings the context to capability building. We have the capability to do that, and that is how we are able to demonstrate. And so while we've had capability in the past, the world has been changing. I joined National Defence Academy on 1st January 1990, and I've seen 36 years now. The entire world, the industry, the way social, economic, everything has changed, and the warfare has also changed. The way we see, not all of us are coping up in building our capabilities that will continue to assure that the country trusts on you in the same manner that has been doing it, unless we actually, so that brings us to the context of learning and building skills in military, so that we deliver for which the country trusts in us, and because of which we generate that confidence in our people. It's a very subtle statement. It's a very given statement for hundreds of years that we've been there. But lest we lie back and rely on the legacy and not see that we need to live up to it through continuous work, and that's where skilling comes. When Sambhav Kadam started, we started on an emotion, strong emotion, that spirit of soldiering, which is very critical for this nation, must live up to the test of changing times. We've shared, Milvest was a one-day thought. We'd been thinking of a problem, what will bind this community together and keep the spirit of soldiering, which is so essential for the country. Milvest was a one-day thought, a simple, example how we'll come together. Today, Milvest has become a deep thought, right, which is great, 5.5 years now. Skilling is very essential. I'm just drawing a parallel. What Milvest does is necessarily not for transition. It comes very handy, we know that. It is for the soldiers serving in the community. We need to build the capability in the armed forces. For the reason that the confidence that we generate, and every time the way we prove ourselves to the nation, not necessarily only in the war, but also whether earthquake, floods, various operations, a lot of frameworks that are evolving. Organizations are doing things differently, and pretty much sure and general would be aware that there are sections in the military which are already doing this job to generate the capability. It is not that the job is not being done or military is not evolving by itself. All the necessary components are being done. But does the military that gives the confidence to the nation and its people exist only in those niche branches, sections or wings, or is the military you? Does each soldier also exhibit by his own what is he or she, and generating that confidence independently of through the unit and formation? Very important today to grow. Each soldier must exhibit as the world changes. We should not be seen as some of our soldiers who are digitally not there, data not there, Excel not there. And we can agree, we've been through a lot of audit and survey on this, right? So the idea of Milvest was to cover this gap, build a community. We've very beautifully done this. Continuous learning, as General mentioned about. Everybody's talking about it. I think Dr. Nalini and Director Shillong would say that, and all the faculty members would say that. Continuous learning. The habit that we build together here must continue. A certificate should not stop it. So bringing the point, what is it that we generate, the unique value proposition as soldiers to this country, how it is generated through capabilities, how we are working together to generate those skills, and how you must continue to take the process ahead. Last but not the least, Milvest was a one-day thought. Sambhav, Kadam was the reason that it was created, to build that military community, to build that ethos in the changing times and keep it alive and as strong. All of you must continue to now propagate, get more learners to learn. Milvest is not a brand, it's not a business. We know that already, right? The more people could benefit. In this course itself, this course, Dr. IIM Shillong is sitting here, this course is designed for 5,000 people. If we have today only 540 graduating, 4,500 more would have graduated this year and 3,500 more would have graduated last year. There is a need to communicate. There are gaps. Can we cover those gaps? If you bring more people, the more impact is created for our own community. They're very important. Where we also fail is from emotion to execution. If we are emotionally agreeing that yes, this can be done, then why are you failing to do that? Because we know you're trying. So you need to try and you need to succeed. That's where your learning is complete. A certificate will never complete your learning. We've done lots of hands-on programs, hands-on exercises, hands-on assignments, hands-on tasks. We had our share of fun, share of challenges, share of heartburns and dishum. We've done that, right? Great. But your learning, that completes the program in the most, like I was telling the general, it's one of the most advanced learning framework in the world. The advancement of it is, it looks so simple and silly. Do we agree? And yet when you get into it, you realize how complex it is. Right? And you still do not know if your course is complete today or not. Right? It is an endless process. You have no idea that you have 2 more months to go. It just continues, right? So this is the beautiful framework you've already made. All people need to do is just step into it. We've removed every barrier. So do not fail in this. Now you're learning. All you have learned the management of the best institute in the country. With the best organization that you can have is Milvest. Now if you're not able to achieve your, let's say, a target and an outcome, you're still failing. When you achieve it, that is when your learning will be complete and it'll show in many other domains. So while my throat is not with me, I did not have time to prepare the speech. I am the peon. I am the servant at Milvest. We've spoken a lot, but leave you with these 3-4 words again as the lasting words. And we know it is not lasting. You will continue to be in 2026 in multiple other programs, and we'll build that we have the continuous community, but still, the reasons why the country trusts in us, they are born out of capabilities. World is changing, capability need to be harnessed through skilling. Where Milvest, you've already experienced. Let's continue to skill, and continuous learning is something that should not leave you. The day you leave continuous learning or learning, you are becoming a thing of the past. You don't know it. You'll come to know it in another 6 months, another year. So continuous learning is, everybody's talking about the reason for it, continuous learning, and also the impact that we bring for our own community, our own people. And that's where you have to achieve outcomes, right? Congratulations to each one of you. Congratulations to all the parents and family members who are sitting behind. A proud moment for all of us, including you. Thank you, sir. Dr. Nalini, Director, IIM. Jal Vadwa, sir. Mrs. Vadwa. Kanal Adhikari, Chief Administrative Officer. He's been my senior also. Very incidentally, as we met on the stairs, we realized we were wearing the same tie of DIA. That has been our association. He's been a guiding senior in DIA, Defense Intelligence Agency, in the past. It's such a fantastic thing. When I came here for the last convocation, I met sir here, and he's been always lending a helping hand. And Dr. Sanjeev, one man who runs a show at IIM Shillong. I am a difficult person, as you already know. You already know I'm a difficult person. Imagine the plight of that one person who takes all the difficulty from me for you, Dr. Sanjeev. But hats off to that. He's not here today because has to attend to some emergency. We definitely miss him. But an amazing person who's seen the real value of what we are trying to do for our military people, and he has driven it past. He takes all the hammerings from me. He extends what he can extend, goes beyond the extension. Not here, want to acknowledge his assistant, Dr. Nali. I was talking to you the other day when we met on 5th. One amazing person. I mean, I have deep respect for him, and in fact, a lot of gratitude that he could, this unique program with this institution, of course, decided to do with us 2 years back in our design. But that one person who drove it operationally. So I just want to acknowledge his efforts. Thank you, Mrs. Adhikari. And we've discussed that we'll continue to work in the same framework and we'll take it forward. Thank you all. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We shall now confer the Shray Awards, recognizing our participants who have personified the core values of collaboration, co-creation, and cooperation.
In recognition of the invaluable contribution to the editorial of monthly magazine Milvest Insights under Project Deepak and participant engagement in the Management Essentials program, Ms. Varsha Sharma and Team Inspire.
In recognition of his invaluable contribution to the military community learning initiatives under Project Deepak, as part of the Management Essential Programs 2025 at Adyaant, the convocation ceremony, Squadron Leader Shriram. Our next token of appreciation is presented to another participant for their recognition of their invaluable contribution of the military community and learning initiatives under Project Deepak. It is none other than Sergeant Ankur Chawla. If I may say so, our choreographer. Our choreographer, ladies and gentlemen.
Please rise.
गाना है क्या गाना? गाना है? कौन पीछे? हाँ हाँ.
3, 2, 1.
ये.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
In recognition of his invaluable contribution to the military community learning initiatives under Project Deepak as part of Management Essentials, Wing Commander Jasmeet Singh.
Yeah. Now you guess the next person. Chalta firta bum. Batao. Na. In recognition of your invaluable contribution to the military community learning initiatives under Project Deepak, someone with a very prominent ceiling light. Major Marcy Goel.
In recognition to your invaluable contribution to the military community learning initiatives under the project, Sudhakar Batla.
Yeah. In recognition of your invaluable contribution to the military community learning initiatives under Project Deepak at Management Essentials Program 2025, Sambhav Kumar Singh.
In recognition to your invaluable contribution to the military community, a lady who has started with absolutely no idea of how to log in into Zoom and who kept asking a lot of questions to Captain Vinay during sessions. Miss Archana Tiwari.
Louder. For the information of all, we have two prominent families amongst us who've been studying as families, not as normal single participants. Firstly, The Armugam family. It's a father, daughter and brother. मतलब father का brother, चाचू. Chachu wala combination, yes. And they're amazing dancers. I'm sure everybody will agree.
अगला
Wait, I have a tag for this.
हाँ कर ले
मेरे डीटी में ना एक हम 5 वाला मेंबर था, बट इनके यहाँ हम 7 हैं. मैं अब सीके स्क्वाड बोलूं या शर्मा फैमिली बोलूं, सब लोग आ जाइए स्टेज पे. All Sharma family participants, please be on stage. Who all? Yes. This one, their brother, sister, है ना, daughter, सारे हैं इसमें. हाँ. Husband, wife, सब लोग चल रहे हैं. माफिया ही है मैम. Colonel Chandrasekhar, Chandrakant sir, Renuka ma'am, Pragya ma'am, Pratyush, Neelam ma'am and Swati ma'am. Squeeze in, squeeze in.
हो गया Now we have the award that is exclusive, designed by Captain Vinay, who was somebody very special. The Spirit of Milvest Award.
So we talked about a lot of stuff. While my throat is bad, and like I said, we are the peons, we are the customer service, and we are the operations. Time is not there to write the scripts, but we do talk about complex conversations during the entire course. It's a very organic, experiential course, and we are actually hitting a lot of things simultaneously. It's that way. It's a very neither a project, nor a program, nor a portfolio. It's much bigger than that, and you can experience the whole of that. It's all about, when we talk about Milvest, we do talk about a spirit of Milvest. We talked a lot more about it last year, but spirit of Milvest is, of course, incorporate the 3 C's. Collaboration, right? Cooperation, collaboration, creation, leading to continuous learning and community building. We also added commitment and contribution at individual level first, right? So that becomes the 5 C's. Spirit of Milvest is something that we know if it is kept alive, it will do great to our community, and thence we already discussed that it will do good to the nation. is critical to the nation. So the spirit of the Milvest. It will take some more years to define that spirit, but of course we are defining it to 3 C's and now 5 C's and more, right? So it's not something that's very vague. It's something that you realize in our interactions, in our courses, type of courses, the learnings, the peer group bonding that we have, the teamwork. But we thought it's a very important, very sensitive, very critical component that some participants at least exhibit what we are trying to achieve. You can understand that we find it complex to even define sometimes or describe what all are we trying to achieve. As we said, we achieve something, a lot of things at the same time. So, coming back to Spirit of Milvest. So this is an award, and it's not a compulsory award, it's not an annual award. But we are very fortunate that we had a Spirit of Milvest last year awarded, and we also have a Spirit of Milvest to be awarded this year. This award is given to an exceptional person. An exceptional person is one who definitely exhibits traits cut above the rest, right? An exceptional person who embodies all the C's of Milvest, who demonstrate it very, very visually, and who leads and represents Milvest in entirety. We are fortunate to find one last year, Wing Commander Sandhya, and we are probably fortunate to have one this year. May I know who that person is? Yeah! And the award goes to Vijay Manisha. Honor to present this award to Vijay Manisha. Please come to the stage.
May I request Lieutenant Colonel Ankur, who is sitting backstage and handling a lot for Milvest, to kindly come on the stage.
Growth is meaningless without measurement, and transformation must be backed by testimony. I now request our chief guest, Lieutenant General Mohit Wadhwa, Sena Medal, along with Director Dr. Nalini Pravat Tripathi, to kindly step forward for the formal release of the Milvest 2025 Audit Report. This document is more than a record of grades. It's a statement and a testament of the sweat, strategy, and synergy of this cohort. It captures the academic audit of months of intensive learning, symbolizing the transition from a mindset of skepticism to one of strategic mastery. Yeah.
I'll just take 2 more minutes. So this is about this audit report. There is so much that we're trying to say. Time will not be sufficient. It's a lot of complex issues. So much that we do which is not visible, and we don't want it to be visible. When we say visibility, when we learn marketing, there is so much about, then it becomes about sales, revenue, customer, and it then splits into a lot of domains. Obviously, business does deliver value, and that is why the world goes around and businesses happen. But what we're doing is doing to our own people. We do not make the visibility of the program very large. That join sales scheme, discount scheme, because one in number person will join. He'll expect a job. He would not understand what he needs to do to reach there, which is very essential, which is the learning part. The data is an excuse. As I said, Milvest itself was an excuse to us 6 years later, 6 years earlier when we had our foundation. The data program is probably an excuse. The Excel program is probably an excuse. Some of the modules are probably an excuse to get his mindset right to start. We can't do it through sales. A lot of complex issues that we talk about which are not understood. When we talk to organizations to create more such programs, sometimes they do not understand what we're talking about. Sometimes there are military people there in those organizations after retirement. They can't even comprehend, and they could be even critical of it. So we thought it's very important. Time will never be enough. And since we do not do marketing, we do not have sales, we don't even keep a website where you display your information. Ours is a closed door portal. You have to be a participant to get into the portal, and then there is a vast universe. But we don't do a marketing kind of a website. We thought it's very important that we have an audit done of what we do. So we had 200 participants undertake a very detailed survey over a month. Those 200 participants under 28 teams have undertaken 2 surveys. 8th and 9th, that was yesterday and day before yesterday, 60 of these participants sat down as independent auditors. They audited that survey. The advantage of this part has been that while audits and all need to be very independent teams, sometimes they can lack either that they could just miss the plot entirely because they were very independent, they were not from the same organization, they did not have the enough domain knowledge, or they were sitting too hoity-toity. Largest organizations have gone wrong sometimes. Advantage of this survey report is that they've been independent teams, not taken the survey, but they have completely understood or known exactly what is happening because they've been a participant into the program. We had this exercise that has been published and it is under signatures, and we hope that it helps us to communicate more in a more structured manner as an audited report. And when we say there are 60 people, they are not just 60 people, they are working in various organizations. They have XYZ number of years. They are from diverse industries, so it's a rich team. It's not just a participant as a course or trainee in a course. They're all very, very distinguished people. So this report, we hope, holds a lot of water, makes other organizations understand, and we could not find anybody more relevant today to present to Dr. Nalini, who is Director IIM herself, and under whom tutelage the program happens, and General Wadhwa, who is the chief guest, and also a very senior ranking officer of the military, that we could at least present it to them and then take it further forward. We intend to, sir, send it across to the 3 service headquarters also and to the CDS. Just a statement that a lot of people are saying themselves, and through a particular rigor of, process of rigor. That was the intent of doing that, sir. Thank you so much for this. Participants, we have been part of this audit, but we'll also be releasing the copy to you also. Thank you so much.
Now I would request Mrs. Wadhwa to please come and have one photograph with all the women participants of the cohort. It'll be our privilege, ma'am. No, please. Ma'am, please. Ladies, I would request you to please wait. We would like to present ma'am with a small little bouquet on behalf of Milvest. I just hope she likes flowers.
Congratulations to you and to everyone.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And it is comfortable. Mother who just has a baby, toddler type. But
We now require all the soldiers in uniform. All the soldiers in uniform, please line up. Commander Parthiban, you go the other side. You're the tallest again.
As we draw the curtains on this formal chapter, I have the distinct honor of inviting Colonel Chandrasekhar to deliver the vote of thanks, acknowledging the hands and hearts that built this bridge to the future.
Ladies and gentlemen, and trusted leaders, instructors, and fellow Milvest members. I'm an Indian Army veteran with 35 years service experience. I express the heartfelt thanks to the visionary leaders of Milvest and IIM Shillong for orchestrating the transformative management essentials program. Your dedication equips us with essential skills in strategy, finance, leadership, and all, bridging our military discipline to corporate success. Gratitude to leaders, special appreciations to the program directors and faculty, whose expert sessions ignited our passion for lifelong learning and co-creation. Your guidance turned challenges into opportunities, fostering the 3 C's, that is,
cooperation, collaboration, and co-creation that define Milvest's impact on our community. Thanks to members, to all fellow participants, for your enthusiasm in peer discussions, projects like Milvest Insights, and the unwavering support made every module enriching and memorable. Together, we have grown into stronger leaders, ready to apply these essentials in our current roles and in corporate profiles and beyond. Sir, given your esteemed position and long service to the nation, your endorsement of Milvest would be a powerful inspiration for the defense community and a strong validation of our mission to build capable human capital for the nation's growth. Thank you once again, and let's carry this momentum forward. Jai Hind.
We conclude today by celebrating a transformation that is now complete. We have witnessed a cohort where the fog of skepticism has vanished, replaced by the clear, unshakable bloom of confidence. Yes? You depart today, yes. You depart today not just within a credential, but with a calling. You are now the vital nodes of a resilient community, one that guards your flank just as fiercely as you lead your teams. Go forth and lead the strategic mind of a scholar and the compassionate heart of a warrior. Continue to channel that purpose-driven spirit, for the world does not just need more managers, it needs the character you possess. The house will now cordially move for lunch. Thank you so much. Jai Hind.
All Shray awardees, kindly come up to the stage, please. I repeat, all Shray awardees, kindly come up to the stage, please.